What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Duff of Smoke. Today we're checking out the Liga Undercrown Flying Pig, a little bit of a unicorn. Really hard to find in some cases because it always sells out super fast. It's got a Nicaraguan and Brazilian filler and wrapped up in a tasty Mexican leaf. Maduro should be about a medium body. A little bit of a shorter smoke, obviously shorter size. I think it's like 4 inches long. So I would still estimate about an hour depending on how fast you smoke, but it's going to be delicious. I made a mistake in the Instagram post. I'll be using the Cigar tool only because with this end the way it is, it's not going to be able to do a V cut very well. And yeah. Moving right along, as always, brought to you by the Hellfire Smokers Club. Check them out on Instagram and on Facebook. At Hellfire Smokers Club on Instagram. Just a fun club. Don't take themselves too seriously. Lots of middle fingers. It's kind of like their thing. It's their gimmick. But they're friendly, I promise. As always, gonna pop off that wrapper. Let's kind of show this wrapper. I think it's pretty. It's got a lot of detail on it. And yet still managed to be fairly simple. Good job, Drew Estate. All right. So, really clean cigar, just from front to back. It's got a little top knot on there. I'm sure there's a name for that. Probably should figure that out. And it's kind of funny because of the way it's shaped in this figurado shape. It actually has like a secondary cap. I don't know if you can be able to see that line right there. A little secondary cap to keep everything wrapped up. And of course, the normal one top there. Ooh. God, I miss walking into a humidor. I just love the smell of cigars and cedar. I don't even know how long I've had this cigar. It's been some months, though. If nothing else, I bought this at Anstead's, which there'll be a link down below of where to get these yourself. All right. Just so nice. So nice. Okay, so all I'm going to do is come down just past the little top knot there. And with the blades, you can cut all the way through, or do a little turn here to help kind of pre-cut it. And then, bam, complete. And all that does is it helps to prevent cracking that may go down the wrapper if you just go into it, especially if your fucking scissors aren't very sharp. Luckily, the fine folks at the security of the Capitol building relinquished me of my previous set, so I had to buy a new set, so these are pretty damn sharp. At this point, don't set it down and forget which end you're going to light. I haven't forgotten so far. Getting a little bit of sweetness. It's about what I get. All I get right now is just a little bit of sweetness. I'm sure some of you folks who are better at the taste can inform me that I'm completely wrong. There's no sweetness, and it's actually like, chewing on a piece of cherry wood or something. But for me, in my amateur ass, sweetness. Doing the blazer, I've definitely noticed that. I think it's because of the temperature is why my butane inserted Zippo doesn't work very well, and this is just reliable, so I don't think I'm going to mess with it until probably like May or June when it actually gets so hot that I don't want to be outside anymore. Same lighting as always, going to do a 90, just try to toast it up. Looking for a nice even burn. Once I'm satisfied, 45, and the draws. All right. There we go. I love when I pick up a cigar I've smoked numerous times and I just know it's going to be reliable and I just get excited for it. Really, really smooth draw. The smoke, very tangible. Definitely a medium. No pepper. Little bit of coffee. Like the smell of when you grind your beans. It reminds me of wine. The aftertaste that you get on like a Merlot has a little bit of acidity, but it's pleasant. It's not like you're sucking on vinegar or anything. This is the Breakfast of Champions right here. Delicious, delicious dark roast coffee. A delicious cigar. Not a care in the world right now. Also, let it be known, this is the best coffee cup ever. These thumb holes, comfortable. Super comfortable. I want to make one. Kuksa, I think they're called. It's like the style of Kuksa. I don't know. I'm just pretending to be cultured right now. I'm actually recording this video on Saturday. I'm doing it in the morning so I can upload it. It still uploads on Friday. So technically, I'm still maintaining my promise to the viewers. My wife has coined this as Stogie Saturday, so henceforth shall it be known that all videos recorded will be called Stogie Saturday videos. That'll be a hashtag too. I don't think I'm the first one to do that, but I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use the shit out of it. Somehow the temperature in my humidor, I promise I know what I'm talking about some of the times with cigars. My humidor temperature got down to 61 last night. It might be the issue here because I'm not sure how long it was there. Ideally, 70 and 70 is where you want to sit. 70% relative humidity, 70% ambient temperature. I went with a Wine-Adore retrofitted wine cooler or a wine refrigerator rather, that now is used for cigars. It allows it to maintain its own internal temperature, and it does so without actually drying out the interior, so you do maintain the same humidity you need, which is great. However, it does randomly drop or increase, mostly drop. I think it's because last night I left the window open in my room, so I woke up and it was frigid this morning. Things to watch out for, though, for long-term durability and survivability of your cigars is try to maintain that good ambient middle ground. Now, you can definitely go higher or lower than that. You can go up to like 72% relative humidity, down to like 67, 68 relative humidity. If you do the higher levels, you'll have more moisture, so obviously the smoke will be a little different. Go drier, smoke's a little different. I like 68 personally, but kind of play around with it. If you buy cigars from the store, they'll have the Bovita packs. I don't think I actually have one here, but they're little gel packs that help maintain humidity during transport from the shop to like your humidor, or if you're mailing them, for the love of God, if you're mailing cigars, put Bovita packs in there, please. As someone who receives cigars, it's so nice to have Bovita packs. It helps them prevent from cracking. I've had some cigars, so first, thank you to those of you that have some cigars. Second, some of the cigars I've shown have cracked, and some have been so damaged I can't smoke them, which makes me sad because there's some pretty cool ones I wanted to try that I can now. I won't get the full enjoyment out of it. I think that an aesthetic of a cigar is a big portion, and also how it burns. If you fuck up the wrapper as you smoke the binder, it's going to kind of come apart, and you're losing the integrity of your cigar. So get the Bovita packs, but they range anywhere from like 67 to 72. So whatever you like to keep your cigars maintain that, you can do that. For instance, when I moved here and when I moved back, I put all of my cigars in a big Pelican case and I pad the fuck out of it because I give it as a carry-on. And then I make sure I have a bunch of those Bovita packs. What they do is they will absorb if it goes too high and release if it goes too low so that you're maintained a good middle ground in your humidity. All right. Now getting to that middle third. Like I said, this is a fast smoke. I've only been doing this for, I don't know, 15-ish minutes. We're getting to that middle third. I'm going to try to maintain this ash. If you've watched any of my previous videos, I'm not successful. Nevertheless, I've challenged myself today. So just to recap, noticing the wine flavor, a little bit of hint of a coffee, sweetness on the back of the tongue. We'll see what happens now at the middle third. My ash broke itself off. It self-selected out. Sad. Goodbye, ash. Sense of wine's gone away. I don't have that hint on the back of my tongue. The flavor, I would say, is richer, almost buttery. Still have a little bit of coffee on there. I think that it's smoother for sure. I like the flavor a lot more than I previously did. Not that I didn't enjoy the first third, but the middle third is definitely superior in flavor profile. I'm going to stick with buttery. It's has a richness, it has a smoothness, and almost like when you have popcorn and you have buttered popcorn, and buttered popcorn just tastes better because it has that extra flavor. That's kind of what way I'm looking at this and trying to compare the flavors there. So if you can picture that in your mind, that's how the flavors have changed. Since I've started doing these reviews, I do say I love the challenge of trying to figure out what flavors you're actually tasting, because every cigar I've smoked since I started this, I noticed a hint of something that I can't quite put my finger on, and it's fun to sit there the whole smoke, but man, what the fuck is that? Why do I know that flavor, but I can't put the finger on the pulse of what I'm trying to taste? I'm not figuring it out here necessarily. I just think it's really cool. All right, we are also getting through to the last third, which means that we are drawing to a close here. So to recap, Liga Undercrown Flying Pig. Great cigar, really fast smoke. I've been smoking it for about 30 minutes and I'm almost done. So if you're looking for a smoke that fits right there in that little area where you only have a little bit of time, can't commit to a full cigar, you don't want to waste your money, this is a good pick. There'll be a link down below where to pick it up from Anstead's Tobacco Shop located in Fayetteville, North Carolina. Please go check the place out. It is phenomenal. You've been hanging out with me, Duff of Smoke. I'm on Instagram at Duff of Smoke. There will be a link down below for that as well. If you guys have any questions, please throw it in the comments. Give it a like. Subscribe if you like what you're seeing. I'm trying to build a following here, so please just subscribe. Make it worth it. It's so sad. It's a grind. I understand that. Also, follow me on Instagram. Check it out. I do post every Monday, and then every Friday the video goes up. I'm trying to add more to that, more of a structure. And a lot of you guys' comments help me do that. I have changed the way I've done things since day one based on comments, mostly from my wife because she's a huge supporter of this, but also friends and random people that have just been like, hey, like what you did there. Boom. I try to reply to every single comment. So you will not go unheard. Other than that, it's been fun. Duff, signing off.